I wish you good health. I have just given a lecture on the situation in all our regions. In Dnipro region, in Ternivka, Pavlograd region, there was a hit of Russian drones on an ordinary bus. The bus with miners, unfortunately, many died. My condolences to all relatives and close ones. There are also injured. The cities of Nikopol and Marganez were with power outages due to drone strikes on power lines. There were strikes on railways in Dnipro region, in Sumy region, in Konotop region. Today, the Russians also hit the infrastructure of the railway. Railway workers react, restore. They try to fix everything very quickly and keep the connection between the regions. There was a report about the Kyiv region. In fact, cogeneration is added every day in the region. This is very important, thank you. Heat sets are issued for people. We will increase this program. Every day about 5,000 such sets are distributed in the Kyiv region. I want to thank Naftogaz for supporting this program. The extremely difficult situation in Kyiv with heat continues. More than 500 multi-apartment buildings without heating. Repair work is still underway. This cannot be perceived as something normal in the city, when it is not the first week when there are so many buildings without heating. Every day, regardless of the situation, there are hundreds of buildings. There are strikes. There are no strikes. Still, there are hundreds of buildings in Kyiv without heating. This means that there is not enough work in the city. There was a report from the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Ukraine on the points of support and heating in Kyiv. More people are now returning. And in several districts, additional points are deployed. Hot meals are provided to everyone who needs such support. Assistance will be provided. Line 112 works to meet all needs. There is a government contact center. The city, although in this it should work with government structures faster, so that people can get timely assistance and real information. There were also reports on the situation in Kharkiv region, the situation in Cherkasy region, Khmelnytsky region, Chernihiv region. In particular, we discussed with the Minister of Energy about cooperation with Romania. There were reports in Donetsk region. It is important that services respond to every need. And thank you for that. Odessa region continues to be restored after the disaster. All necessary forces are involved. There is a switch to Kirovohrad region. Work is underway there. There were reports in Vinnytsia region, Zhytomyr, Poltava region, Mykolaiv region, Chernihiv region, Kherson region, our Zaporizhia, and the region. There are many shootings. Each of them must be answered both militarily and diplomatically. The first depends on our troops, but the second depends more on our partners. There was a report from our negotiating team. There is already an agreement on a three-way meeting at the appropriate level. There will be a meeting next week as we plan Wednesday and Thursday. In the Emirates as last time, I just spoke with Rustem Umirov. Tomorrow I have appointed a meeting to agree on the framework of the conversation and prepare everything. On Monday evening, the team will be on their way to a meeting. Many leaders from different countries are with us in this process. They support Ukraine. In fact, we coordinate every day. In February, our foreign political activity will be quite serious. And from tomorrow, contacts and meetings. We assume that the American side will be as active. In particular, this applies to the escalation of attacks. It depends on what the American side succeeds in, so that people trust both the process and the results. Today's Russian attack on a bus in the Dnipro region is a crime. The crime is demonstrative, which once again demonstrates that Russia is responsible for the escalation. Evil must stop. Thanks to everyone in the world who is with Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.